Hi y'all, welcome to my channel, and in this video I am going to share with you a homeschool haul. If you are new, welcome. My name is Dina and I am a homeschooling mama of 5 kiddos, 11 and under. And on this channel I share my passions for Christ, for homeschooling, and for encouraging mamas in their faith and in this amazing season of motherhood. So if you'd like to join me on this journey, click the subscribe button down below, and don't forget to click the little bell icon so you get notified whenever new videos pop up. Also follow us over on Instagram at Dina_pursuing peace. All right, you guys, well, I love these haul videos, and normally I do really huge homeschool haul videos where all of this is just completely covered with different items. Sometimes I even have stuff down here and on other tables, but this year it's pretty early in the year, so I have not accumulated as much. Some of you are like, as much? This is a lot already. But I have not accumulated as much as I usually do. I might have another homeschool haul video towards the end of the summer, like July or August, but this is the very first one for this year, and I'd like to get it done fairly quickly just because I am losing light here. It's a Sunday evening and I am just wanting to get this video out to you guys because I need to start figuring out how I'm going to organize a lot of this stuff. So I want to start right over here on this side. I've tried to organize them by store. We were able to take a trip home to San Antonio, Texas, so I was able to go to stores that I normally cannot go to here in Littletown, Arizona, where we currently are stationed. And so I will let you know where I got all of these things from, and I will link them down at the bottom if I can find them. If not, I will try to find something similar on Amazon and link those down below for you. So let's go ahead and start on this side of the table. This side right here, I got this stuff at the Container Store. So I went to the Container Store for containers. And it was really good. I actually wasn't planning on showing you this, but this is kind of their shoebox container, and it comes with a lid. And I was so surprised. Oh, that's a bigger lid. But I was so surprised, guys. All of their containers at the time, I don't think they are anymore, but they were very affordable because they were on sale. Like this was $1.50, which is really good because I mean we don't even have a dollar store anymore, right? It's $1.25. So for 25 more cents you get a little bit bigger container, and it's and it closes really well. It really does. And you can store all kinds of stuff in here. I'm specifically using it for cookie cutters, so that's why I went to that store. But like this can definitely be used for math manipulatives, for, I don't know, pens and pencils and extra school supplies, you know, that you don't need right away. You just kind of store them away, and then when you need that extra pencil or the extra markers or crayons or whatever throughout the year, then you have somewhere to store them. And they have different sizes. Also, they have smaller sizes and they have bigger sizes. They're meant for like closet containers, but they're really good. And I mean, they were on sale for $1.50, but I don't think they're even that much. I think maybe they're still less than $2 if you get them regular price. So so go check that out. I love the Container Store. I love it. So they have this at the Container Store, which is just some soft magnetic letters. My little one, my preschooler going into kindergarten, she still really likes magnets and letters and all of that stuff. So I got these for her so I can say, hey, go put the alphabet on the refrigerator for me, and she can do that. We have had alphabet ones before, and we've just lost all of them. So I bought those for her. They're kind of rainbow colory, which she loves, and I like that they're soft. So I love those. I got these dry erase markers. Guys, our dry erase markers, they disappear like scissors around here, and it makes me so, it's a little bit frustrating. So I've got a lot of dry erase markers in this haul because I need to fill a shoebox. Remember the shoebox? I need to fill that up with dry erase markers, so that way when we lose one, we just have more that we can go grab. So these are just a cute pattern, and I like that they have the erasers. I put these in their morning basket binders, so we have dry erase markers for like our maps that we do for CC and all of stuff like that. So these are really good. I bought this. Now, a lot of this here I like to give like just small little gifts for my kids, like at the beginning of the school year. So I got these for them. So this I got for my boy because it's stone paper. And my boy watches Andymation. I don't know if you've heard of him, but he does flipbooks. And I'll leave his channel link down below. And he has a video on there where he was talking about how they make stone paper. So it's this paper not made out of trees, it's made out of stone. And I saw this there and I was like, oh my goodness, I need to get this for him. So it's a notebook that he can use throughout the year, but it's stone paper and it's just a softer, stronger quality paper. Oh, I was so excited that I saw this. So yeah, if you get a chance, go watch Andymation's videos. They are some of the most creative videos that I've ever seen. I like to sit there and watch those videos. If you're looking for a YouTuber that you can allow your child to watch that is not crazy, but is more creative, check out Andymation. His videos are just so amazing and so touching too. I end up crying at a lot of his videos. It's so good. And this I got for myself. This is a spiral notebook. It's just your basic notebook. It's still in the wrapper, but I just, here, let me take it out for you. So it's just your basic notebook here, but I love it. Look, it's green on the inside. Oh, I just love it so much. It's just so pretty. It's just so pretty. And so I got this for myself. I basically use one notebook for like everything. Just dump all of my thoughts, just dump all of the ideas and different things in one notebook. So I know, I at least know, okay, what was I thinking that other day? Oh, let me go look in my notebook. So I do have that. I'm not sure if I'm going to use that for that or not, because I do like some other notebooks too for that. So I don't know. We'll figure it out. But it's just so pretty. These are little notepads, like sticky notes, but they're cats. And I just thought that that was super cute. And these, so it's got one you can write here, but these are just like tabs, like to keep tabs of like a bookmark or something like that. So I got one of these. This here is highlighters. They're highlighter candies. So I'm going to give that to one of my girls. Here are some pencils that I thought were just so cute. You see the little dogs in those pencils? I thought these are so cute. So I got one of those for my girls. Let's see. And then I got these super cute paper clips. They had so many to choose from, but I got the ice cream, and then this I got llama. One of my girls absolutely loves llamas. Like one time I bought her, I think it was a backpack that I bought her that was a llama backpack, and she started to cry because she loved it so much. So I'm trying to like hide them down here so that way she doesn't see it. But they don't know that this is all for them. So I got my boy that, and then I'm going to figure out how I'm going to distribute these for my girls. Something else I got at the Container Store are these kind of wooden push pins. I like these wooden push pins. They seem really sturdy and they stay in the walls. We put our push pins in the walls. They stay in the walls pretty well. And I like that it comes with a little container. And so I'll probably just put this in my room. My kids love hanging stuff. So we've got like random push pins everywhere. So I got those. And then I got this ruler because I just thought it was so cool. Like, isn't it neat? It's just a cool little ruler. And by little, I mean normal size ruler. It's just a cool little ruler. And it's hard. It's like, it's not wood. It's like acrylic. So it's nice. I like that. I still don't know if I'm going to keep that one for myself, because every once in a while I need a ruler for something. Or if I'm going to give that over to one of the kids, or maybe put it in the math box so we all can enjoy it. So yeah. All right. So that's that. I'm actually going to start piling stuff up right here, because once I get a little bit further down, then I run out of room for stuff. And so I'm just going to go ahead and start piling the stuff that I have already talked about right here. And now I'm going to go over to, I don't know, this is kind of a mixture. This I didn't get at this place, but I went to Learning Resources, which they have like a store, like a brick and mortar store in San Antonio. So if you can find that, if you have one in your area, like go. It's just so much fun. I remember going there when we first started homeschooling, and I was just in heaven. I absolutely loved it. Now my kids have outgrown a lot of what is there, but not everything, not absolutely everything. So I went in there and I just kind of shopped around, and I found some pretty cool things. So I will leave the link there to learning resources, but some of these things you might be able to find on Amazon. So I might see which one is cheaper and leave you the cheaper link, whatever is cheaper. So look in the description box. So something that has already been opened. This is brain flakes. And guys, I've been wanting to buy these for forever, but just haven't. And I've bought like iterations of these, like at the Dollar Tree or at the Walmart Target spot. Sometimes they'll have stuff like this, but these have been amazing. I bought these while we were on our trip. I did do a little bit of homeschool while we were there and brought these out and had the kids just play with them while I was reading aloud to them. And we only did like an hour of school while we were on vacation. It wasn't a big deal, but these were a hit. And guys, this thing was full. And now you can see it is not full because all of these are all over my house right now. So, but they were an absolute hit, you could tell. And so brain flakes, I will definitely leave those linked down below so you can go and check those out. Now this one, I'm going to take a brief pause from learning resources to show you this one. I got this from Amazon, and it's the Paddington books. And we love, love, love Paddington in this house. And I went to a friend's house and I saw this, and I was like, oh my goodness, I need to buy this. But that was like 2 years ago. And now it finally popped up again on my Amazon feed. And I was like, okay, I'm just gonna buy them because I love how they like make the Paddington right there when you put them all together. So I love how they look on display, and I love the book. So we've already read the very first Paddington book. And I think we've read a few other ones throughout the years, but I'm not sure if we've read all of them. So we love Paddington, and we love the movies in this house. We went to go watch the third one, Paddington in Peru, and we just, it's just so adorable, and all my kids love it. So yeah, so I bought these for them, and I was trying to move stuff out of the way so I can show you these. Now these are castle blocks, and again, my kids broke into these pretty quickly. Like, I don't know if you could tell, but the box is torn down here because they've already opened it up. But we are going into CC Cycle 2 this year, which talks about medieval history. And so I thought, oh my goodness, these are castle blocks, and they would be so fun for like my little ones. Well, I was wrong. It was fun for all of my kids. In fact, the one who opened the box is one of my 3 older kids, and they just loved making all of their castles and doing all of that. So I might put this away so they don't get tired of it and bring it out a little bit later when they are ready for it. I had this kind of holding it up because it's really heavy. It is a really heavy box. And you can see how it's already open. And these are really good quality blocks, you guys. Like, they are wooden blocks, but they're painted really nicely. Like, they're really good quality. I don't know why it says hardwood blocks on the box, so I don't know why I was thinking, oh, well, it's going to be like plasticky blocks. I think maybe because of the colors on here, but it's not. They're hardwood and like really, really gorgeous when they put it all together. So, so yeah, those are really fun. Even for your older kids, you think, oh, they're older, they're not going to want to play with this stuff anymore, but they really do. They really do. I'm going to go ahead and come down here. I got this at Learning Resources. It's multiplication splat. I am really pushing multiplication and trying to memorize our multiplication facts. And so I'm not really sure how to play this, but it's a game and it's splatting, and it seemed like it was fun. So, so we're going to try to do this, incorporate this into like some of our morning basket time. And here, again, I told you there was going to be more dry erase markers in this haul. And I got these because they had the eraser down here, or up here at the top. And they're magnetic. And I sometimes use these magnetic ones for, we have a big magnetic menu thing that we use, and so I keep them on there so that way I can write down, you know, the menu for the week and what we're doing for the week and the schedule and calendar and all of the things that are up there. So yeah, so I like the magnetic ones. I like the small, like fine tip ones for our maps, and I like the ones that have the erasers that come along with it. All right, and this was on sale there at Learning Resources. It was a bundle. This was all wrapped together. I took it out so I could show you guys, but it was all wrapped together, and it was on sale, I don't know, for like $70. I can't remember, but there's so many books on here, and they're all in Spanish, and they're all books that we recognize, like this one, Make Way for Ducklings. And so this one I didn't recognize, or I do recognize, but I can't remember what the name is. I mean, I can understand it in Spanish, but, and then Corduroy, one of my absolute favorites. Oh, guys, this is one of my favorite books in the whole wide world is Corduroy. I love this book so much. And so it'd be cool to have them read it in Spanish. Jorge and Marta. I'm assuming George and Martha. But I've never seen that one. There's this one. What is it? Alexander's Terrible, Horrible, Something, Something, Something Day. And then the frog one. Let's salta, ranita, salta. I don't know. Is Your Mama a Llama? There's that one. Soup, or no, Stone Soup. Stone Soup, which we have this book. We have this one too. Curious George. Let's see. I don't know what that one is, but I'm sure it's good. It had Goodnight Moon in here. Buenas noches, Luna. I think this is Runaway Bunny or something like that. So we have that. Snow Day. Snow Day. Snowy Day? Is that what it's called? Snowy Day. We have that one. I don't know. We don't have this one, so we'll see. I'll have to get the English versions of all of these. That would be fun to kind of read back to back. And then the not the Grumpy Caterpillar, isn't it? It's like the Grouchy something. I don't know, but this was one of their very first books. One of our friends gave it to us. The Grouchy Ladybug, right? Is that what it's called? And we read that one. Oh my gosh, they wanted to read it so many times. It was one of our very first books before we even started homeschooling or anything like that. And so I was so excited to see it in Spanish. So yeah, and I'm sure they have like all of the big books in Spanish. I just haven't taken the time to look for them. And so it was nice that they had it all packaged in one package for me, and we could start somewhere, you know? So, okay, and here, I think this is the last thing from Learning Resources, is this Do a Dot art. This is Royal Shimmer. My little one loves the dot markers, and we've had the same dot markers, which I'm very proud of myself for this, but we've had the same Do a Dot markers since the very beginning, so probably for like 8 years. Oh no, I just bought some. I just bought some new ones, some normal new ones, you know, regular colors, and she really does love it, but I just bought them like this year, so we've had the same ones for like 7 years. But I got these for her because I thought she would really enjoy something a little bit different, maybe a variety of colors for her to play with. So yeah, I love that. All right, and then here I went to Staples and I got some paper. I know it's not very exciting, but this is really good paper, and it's so much too. Oh no, this one's not the big pack. I've bought like, even the Staples, no, it's this one, this Hammer Hill. They have like a huge pack. Like this one is 200. Oh yeah, they have like a 500 ream paper pack. And I was looking for that one, I couldn't find it. But this is cardstock. This is cardstock here. We use cardstock for so many things in our school. Like even just like creative things that the kids want to do, if they want to make cards or if they're trying to make something that needs, you know, a little bit more stiffness. We love having cardstock in this house, and it goes so quickly. So see, I got some more. Because I do like the Astro Brights. I believe this one is maybe thicker. Oh no, this one's thicker. I think I just saw this one first and grabbed it, and then I grabbed this one too, because this is a little thicker cardstock. So the poundage makes a huge difference. Here we've got just some premium Xerox paper, multi-purpose printer paper, Because guys, my kids, and tell me if your kids do the same thing. They will go and just grab this paper from like under my printer and they just use it for everything. I find pieces of paper drawn with just like little dots, like 2 dots, literally 2 dots. And they're like, okay, I'm like, I can't use that paper again. And I've tried to do scrap paper, but they're like, scrap paper, I want clear paper. I want paper that doesn't have anything written on it or printed on one side. I'm like, oh my gosh, you guys, you're so bougie. So anyway, but paper's not very expensive, especially for us. We have ESA in Arizona, which has been such a blessing. It's a scholarship that the government gives us, some funding for homeschooling. And so I'm like, yes, it's fine. We can buy all the paper. It's fine. Because I do want my kids to be creative too. So you gotta pick and choose your battles. You know what I'm saying? And then this is the last thing that we got as far as paper goes. Brights. And is this cardstock? No, it's not cardstock. It's just paper, which is good because sometimes you need just colored paper. So I liked all of the different colors on here. And one of their curriculum calls for like colored paper or like construction paper. But construction paper is so flimsy. We do have some for my younger kids, but it's so flimsy that like for my older kids, I like to just get them actual real paper that's just colored like construction paper. So yeah, all right, so let's keep going. Enough about paper. Enough about paper. Let's talk about good stuff. No, I love paper. Anyway, so this one, we'll move this over. We got, if you saw my last homeschool haul from last year, you saw that I got Mad Libs. I think it was like World History Mad Libs. And guys, it was one of the best things that I bought last year. It was so good. My kids love it. They ask for it all the time. Even on vacation, I took it on vacation so we could play it. And we are maybe like 3 sheets away from the end. So I was like, okay, I need to buy some more Mad Libs. And that is why my kids know their nouns and their adjectives and adverbs and plural nouns and all of that because of these Mad Libs. So there wasn't a medieval history Mad Libs, which I'm super bummed about, but this one is just kind of, is it science or it's Who Was? So that's a really good, if you don't know the Who Was series books, we've got a lot of those and my kids like those books. So let's see, what does your favorite author say about you? Okay, so like authors, King Tut. Let's see what else here. Mad Libs by any other name. Oh, so there's like Shakespeare. Bruce Lee versus Stanley. That's interesting. So it's just a bunch of different people, but it still has some sort of level of education in there. But it's so much fun. I really do love it. So I'm excited to start these Mad Libs soon. Yay! Another thing I wanted to show you guys are these. I do believe I got these on Amazon, but these are hard to find as like full sets. There's the American Girl books. And this one was not so hard to find, but I've been having trouble trying to find all of them. And these are so good if you've got maybe like an 8-year-old, 9-year-old, 10-year-old girl, maybe even a little bit older, because my older 11-year-old still loves these. But right around the time that they can start reading chapter books, these are so good. They're historical fiction. And I don't know, I might be the last person on earth who didn't know what an American Girl book was. So forgive me if you already know exactly what this is. But there are usually 6 books in a series. And you can see they've got pictures throughout. The wording is not too complicated. It's not too small. It's just right. And my girl loves these. My 2 oldest girls have absolutely loved these. And I love that they are historical fiction. So it talks about things that pertain to it. So you see here it's got 1764. And then it just continues on. See, but these are dolls. So these are kind of like the last book. And it comes with dolls, but I have not bought these dolls because they're super expensive. But they have little tiny dolls that I have bought. Like we've gotten Josephina. I can't remember. Oh, we got Addie. And it just goes through history. So it starts here, 1764. It goes through American history. And it just continues on through the years. It's such a fun way to teach your girls history. And I've already seen like the benefits of it, of course, is that she's just reading good, books. And then also, she'll talk about, oh, I saw this, if we read something about Native Americans in our homeschool, she's like, oh yes, Kaya talked about this in one of the books, and she talked about whatever, blah, blah, blah. I can't remember exactly, but it's happened a few times this year now that she's like, oh, I read that in my Kaya book, or I read that in my Kirsten book, or whatever it was, whatever book is next. I can't remember. Felicity. I think maybe she's on Felicity next. And so I've tried to get all of the books, and I'm trying to look for the next one. I'm hoping that I can find most of them on thrift books if I cannot find them on Amazon, because they're pricey to buy in a bundle like this. You might be able to find them individually. Oh, I think Josefina is next. But the libraries have these books also. So go check them out at the libraries. That's how we first did it a few years ago. As we went, we checked them out at the libraries just to see if my girl would like them, and she loved them. So then I decided to go ahead and invest them, because I have 2 more girls coming up that would probably love to read those. All right, so moving on to here. So that was Amazon, and now I guess I can do more Amazon stuff here. So I bought pens, guys. I had a little bit of a pen spree, I love these felt tip pens, and specifically these by U Brands. I usually get them at Target, but I saw them on Amazon. They had more variety on Amazon, so I decided to just get them there and check them out. I couldn't decide between these 2, so I was like, well, I'll buy both of them. Of course, I don't know why. I don't know why you wouldn't. I'm telling you guys I have a problem. Okay. So I use these pens for everything. One is in my Bible study notebook. One comes with me to church. One is kind of just on my desk. One pen is in my kind of teacher box that I carry around with me that has pens and pencils and scissors and tabbies and like all kinds of stuff. Extra dry erase markers, of course, that I have extra stuff as like a little teacher box that I just kind of carry around with me as I'm going to different children, or as different children are coming to me. So I was like, I'm just going to get them. I'm just going to get the pens, all of the pens, because I use them, and I use a lot of them. And the way that I write, I think, pushes the tip down. And so a lot of times I will go through one fairly quickly. I mean quickly, like in a couple of months, and so I just need another one. When I need another one, I need it now. So I went ahead and got those. I saw these on Amazon too, and I like the clicker pens. These are not clickers, but sometimes when I just want to write something real fast, I really like to have a clicker pen. And so I got these. So I don't know. I'm going to check them out. My girls also really love pens, and we use pens for IEW. And these are just so pretty. Look at them. And they're soft to the touch. I like the fat piece down here that's, where you hold it. I tend to like that. Sometimes these have been too thin for me, and so I'm like, well, let me try these. So, oh, and they don't even make a lot of noise when you click. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, because I do like the clicking sound sometimes, but sometimes I can get annoying with the clicking sound, especially like in Bible study or something. So those are those. And then I got I got these. See, one is already missing because I've started using them. These are ballpoint pens. Again, they're U Brands. I wanted to check out the ballpoint pen and see, because again, like the clicking, I liked the clickers. So I think this was like a light pink one. I can't remember. And again, they're just soft to the touch. I'll open it up and show you. Just look how pretty those are. I wanted to show you. Oh, these make a nice clicking sound. So, and they're just one of those kind of soft to the touch, just like, not these ones, I think are these that are just soft. Kind of a velvety kind of feel to them, so it's really cool. I like those pens. And then I saw these pens. I couldn't decide between these, because I don't know that brand, and then these, because they see how they look kind of similar. I couldn't decide, so again, what did I do? I bought both of them. I bought both of them. Oh, I wanted to close this. There we go. So I don't know. I've started using this one. Not so much, again, it's just like in my teacher bin. So I don't know. We'll see which one I like the best. But those are my pins that I bought. Okay, so let's move this stuff out of the way, and we are going to keep going up a little bit. I want to pull these down for you. These I got from Amazon, and these are getting to know the greatest world's composers. There's world's composers, and then there's a series, here it is, getting to know the world's greatest artists. And you can see, I don't know if they're actually publishing these anymore. And so you can get them on Amazon fairly easily, but some of them might be more expensive, and some of them might be used to the point where, like, it's got marker all over it, you know? But guys, these are some of the best books to teach kids about all of these authors. Some of them, not authors, I'm sorry, artists or composers. And they've got their real art in here. Oh, El Greco. Okay, they've got their real art in here, but it's told in a way that is very, very kid-friendly. And so we just sit down and we treat it like a picture book. It'll have like these illustrations in there a lot of the times that are pretty funny. And we just treat it like a picture book and read it. So, and I've just now started collecting the ones that are the musicians. So here's Bach. See, there's some more of those illustrations that tend to be a little bit more funny. We've got a few of these. I've collected a few of these. You might be able to find them at your library also. I know I found a few of these at the library. I will leave these linked down below. Which ones did I get? Bach, Handel, El Greco, and Michelangelo. But we have like a whole mess of these because they're just so good. They're just a quick, concise history of who these people are, what they did, some of their artwork, which is really good. And yeah, the kids really do love it. So I highly recommend those books if you're teaching about any sort of older, you know, artist or composer. All right, I'm going to skip this real quick, and we're going to go over here to these Green Ember books. My child loves Green Ember, and we've had the first book. This is actually a brand new set, but we have a first book, and we've had it for a really long time, like 5 years. Oh gosh, I don't even remember. Yeah, maybe about 5 years. And we listened to it on audiobook, and then she read it, and for a while it was the book that she was carrying around with her and just reading over and over and over again. And so I got the rest of them. She's already read all of these, but I wanted to have them as, you know, a set. And then here's some more that are in that kind of Green Ember world or universe. Let me show you. So these two here are a set, and then these two here are their own set. And these all came together. But I mean, I bought them, and again, I have ESA funds, so I can do that where I can buy them all together. And I believe it was like $70-something for the whole, like all 7 of these books, or 8 of these books, I guess. It was like $70-something. I don't know, maybe it was even more. But I can do that because we have ESA funds. If you don't have ESA in your state, then I would recommend just getting one book at a time and just collecting them because they're so good. And even if you just want to listen to them on audio, the guy who reads it is so good. He does such a great job. Having that kind of old world accent, giving them an old world sound and feel. So it's really, really cool. I love these. And my daughter always says, I just love it when animals are like using human things. So see how they have swords and they have human clothes, and you know, they're using like stuff, but they're animals. So it's an animal world, but they're using stuff that we would use all the time. So that's really cool. She's so funny. I love it. I got these here. Now these are Usborne, but I did get them on Amazon. And this is the illustrated stories from Shakespeare. RAR Premium is doing a Shakespeare summer. And so I got these to go along with that. We have not quite started the Shakespeare summer yet with RAR Premium. They started in the beginning of June, I believe. And so I need to just kind of jump in on that. But I think I'm going to do that either this week or next week. And so I got these, and these are some of the books that they recommended. You only need to get one of these, but Why get one when you can get them all? This is not good. I am not healthy. So yeah, but I've been wanting to get these for a while. So this was just kind of a good excuse to do it. So yeah, so these are, let's see, this is the complete Shakespeare stories from all the plays. So yeah, I've seen these a few times when I've gotten Usborne books, but I just never got them. And so this is really good. I'm glad that we're going to dive into Shakespeare a little bit this year. This here, oh my gosh, this was another book that my girl, not this one because this one's new, but we got it at the library before buying it, which is another good tip, guys. If you're not sure about a book, get it at the library first. And then if you like it, great, buy it if you think it's worth buying. And if you don't, then don't, you know. But this is called Mythmakers by John Hendricks, and it's the remarkable fellowship of C.S. Lewis and J.R.R. Tolkien, but it is a graphic novel. Now, again, I found this out about this book on RAR Premium because Sarah Mackenzie had an interview with John Hendricks, and it was one of the best interviews that I had ever watched. It was so good. And so I will leave that interview linked down below. It's on YouTube. I'll leave it linked down below so you can go check it out. But he has this book, and then he has another book that came out before this one called The Faithful Spy, and I believe we bought that one too. I don't know where that one is at. I think that's the one that she's reading right now. But it's called The Faithful Spy, and it's about Dietrich Bonhoeffer. And so, guys, these are so good. Like, she has been just consuming these. And she took this one on our trip, too. And she just, like, again, consumed it and loved it. And I'm surprised it's not up with her in her bed right now. But it's so good. I highly recommend those books. Here are some other books that, oh gosh, I don't know if they were recommended to us by, like, Classical Conversations or, like, a book list like that goes along with Classical Conversations, or it was, no, it wasn't. It was definitely RAR Premium, because one of the books, like one of the novels, was this one, The Bark of the Bog Owl. And so I bought it for her because every month they'll have a picture book and kind of a family book club. But then for 3 months, for like the quarter, they'll have a family novel. And I can't always get to the family novels because either we haven't finished yet the last one, or we're just reading something else at the time. But I will buy them for her so she can read them. And she loved this one, and she thought it was so good. And I just love the cover. Isn't the cover just gorgeous? I definitely judge books by their covers, guys. And if you don't, you're lying. Oh, the cover is just so kind of neat and just kind of fantastical, right? So I got her this one, and then I was looking at my Amazon, which is a very dangerous thing to do, but I was looking at my Amazon and realized that they have 2 other books in the series. So The Secret of the Swamp King, and then The Way of the Wilder King. And this was just so good. And I believe Jonathan Rogers, I believe that these are Christian themed books. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. But I feel like that's what Abigail, my oldest, told me, is that it felt very Christian based. I don't know. Look into it and check it out and see. I just thought that was a really cool book. And it's recommended by RAR Premium, which Sarah Mackenzie is a Christian herself. And so I feel like I can trust the books that she recommends. So because there's no way that I can keep up. I have not read these books, like there's no way that I can keep up reading ahead of my girls. And they need to practice discernment too. So I've talked to them and I tell them, if you see anything in a book ever that you feel is not right or that is uncomfortable, or you just want to talk about it, just let me know. And so So yeah, but those seem to have been very good for them so far. Or for her, it's really my oldest girl. My other ones are not quite there yet. My boy, he doesn't love to read as much as my girl does. He loves books like The Wild Robot, which is an amazing book. Also, guys, if you have not read The Wild Robot, so good. But he likes books like that, so he hasn't read some of these. So I have to start kind of introducing him to something. He might actually like this one because it's more of a graphic novel look to it. So I might just have to show him that one and see what he thinks. All right, so we are going to move on before I lose my daylight here. And I don't know if you can tell where I got to go based on this stuff here. I got to go to Ikea, and I have not had the chance to go to Ikea in a couple of years because the closest one we have is Phoenix, Arizona, and Phoenix is like a 2.5-hour drive for us, so I don't want to make that drive a lot of the time. And Ikea is like notoriously expensive on shipping, and so I was just like, no, I don't need to. So whenever we go to San Antonio, I'm able to stop at their Ikea and get some stuff. But the first thing here, and I've bought this before, it's just paper. It is just paper. But again, like I said, they go through my paper so much and so fast that I'm like, okay, I'm going to get you your own paper. And it's different colored paper. And this they can use specifically for crafts. So they've got these two sections, and then they've got a section of just long paper, because sometimes they just want like posters or something like that they were wanting to draw. And so I'm like, yes, we're going to put this in the art closet and you can just kind of go wild with that paper. So I bought them that paper. I do love the art supplies at Ikea, and I was able to get more than I usually do. The last time I went to Ikea, they did not have a lot of these art supplies, but this Ikea was stocked, and it was such a good trip. So the first thing we have here is watercolor pencils. I believe they're watercolor pencils. Yeah, they're watercolor pencils. Got the brush right here. And so you just draw with these, and then you can take the brush, dip it in water, and you give it brush over it, and it looks like a watercolor effect. There are watercolor pencils everywhere. It's a common thing. But when I was just starting out homeschooling, I didn't know about these, and I bought them at Ikea, and I was like, these are the best pencils ever. And my kids loved these pencils. So I just got one set. Maybe I didn't. I feel like maybe I did just get one set, because we do actually have other watercolor pencils. So I didn't want to get like a whole set for each child, because we do have other ones. So I just got one set because I was feeling a little nostalgic. And then I got some of their colored pencils. I just like the look of their colored pencils, how they're all wood like this. I don't know the quality of these pencils, because we have started to learn about the quality of colored pencils, because we watch, oh gosh, my girls call her the color girl. The color girl. Let's watch the color girl. But her name is Renee Clark, and I've mentioned her before in my videos. But she has like videos, like hours and hours of testing out color pencils. Oh, and I admire her for her patience and her tenacity. I'm figuring out which ones are the best ones for us so we can get the right ones. And so I don't know the quality of these, but I was at Ikea and I was like, these are not very expensive. I'm just going to get them. Because like my 5-year-old doesn't need nice, artistic, high quality colored pencils, right? So I just got those, mostly because I like the way they look. Oh, and I will leave Sarah Renee Clark's YouTube channel linked down below, because go check it out. It's another one of those videos that I like to watch with my kids, or another one of those channels that I enjoy watching with my kids. And she's so funny. She's Australian and she's super cute. And I just love listening to her. It's just a good, she's so smart. She's so smart with all of this stuff. And I can trust that she's got good family quality content. So yeah. And then scissors, guys. This year scissors have, I really do think some of them have grown legs and just walked out of our house, because we lose scissors so much. And this past year, I bought a ton of scissors. If you look back at my homeschool haul before, I had a ton of scissors. And I don't know where they went. I put one in each kid's bin. I put one in each kid's binder for symposium. I don't know where they got off to. So I just bought some more of these, and I will probably be buying a lot more of scissors. Some of my older kids have grown out of these like smaller scissors, so I need to find some like medium scissors, I think. Not the big old ones, you know, that we use, but like medium-sized scissors that they can have in their binders. All right, and this was just so cute, and it just popped out at me. But this is, I'm not going to open it, but it's watercolor paper. I had to get watercolor paper. Actually, I don't think it's watercolor paper. I think it's like all-purpose. I don't know, but the thing with Ikea, sometimes they don't tell you what it is, right? Or sometimes they tell you, and it's in a different language. Oh, so I don't know. But it's kind of artistic paper. And so I got, guys, I think I'm missing a bag because I am missing some stuff because I have 2 here, but I know I got at least 3. So I'm not exactly sure. I think maybe I left the bag somewhere. I don't know. I'll have to figure that out. But I do have all of these. I love these brushes. These are one of my favorite brushes. For them to just kind of play with and get dirty and mess with. They're not like, again, it's Ikea, so it's not like high quality paintbrushes, but these are perfect for kids, and they're so cheap. I honestly can't remember how much they are, but they're so cheap, and they've got all of the different sizes that you would need, you know. So I got 5 of these because I have 5 children. So, this is what I go to the art section for, is for these brushes. And then I ended up finding a whole bunch of stuff. But I love these brushes, and I try to get them every year if I can. I haven't been able to get them, you know, like I was saying, last year or the year before. But I'm glad that we got to restock on our brushes. All right, we're getting towards the end here, guys. This here is a pencil case. It's a pencil case for my girls. Okay, I went ahead and just opened it up for you guys to see. I wanted to see it too. So it's just a color pencil case, you know, for the girls if they want to take their color pencils, you know, somewhere, which one of my girls does. We have actually another Ikea kind of carrying case for drawing. It's like the red one that zips, and it's got the table on it so she can color. And she has been taking that one around a lot. My oldest has been taking, because she's wanting to draw lately. So she took that on vacation and stuff. So I just got this one. It's got different sized things here for the different colored pencils, or maybe even crayons. You can put like some scissors in here. So yeah, so there's just a carrying case, and then she can just roll it up and tie it and then take it with her. And it doesn't take up a lot of space. So I like that. And here's all my mess from tearing that thing open. And then I just got some acrylic paints just because, yeah, I wanted to get everything. This is acrylic paints. And these are good. These last us a good amount of time. Because my kids don't use acrylic paints very much. A lot of times we'll grab the watercolors because it's just easier to clean off. So then I have these pencil cases. These pencil cases here, I'm sure you've seen, they have them in different colors. A lot of the times I'll go and they'll be green. And I don't really like the green color, but when I went this time, they had the clear ones. And so I really like the clear ones. So I got this, and I think it comes in a pack of 3. And I got 2 packs because I didn't know how exactly I was going to use them. But they're really good in that you can stack them. They have a lid, and then you can just stack them together. I'm sure I can use them in my art closet for some sort of storage. I like that the kids could just grab it, take the whole thing out, play with whatever is in it, and then put it all back, and not have to like put it back very neatly, because that never works, you know. Something else we got at Ikea is this watercolor palette, but it's also a container. Oh, I need to open one of these up to show you guys. Okay, so I opened this up for you. So it's got this kind of lid that covers the watercolor palette. So you've got your watercolor palette, but then inside, they sold these, by the way, by themselves like this, and I almost got it, but then I saw this, and I thought it was so clever and so good. Of course, Ikea is so good. But I wanted to put this back on because I wanted to show you that I can't do it with one hand, but they shut right here. And I already opened them because I knew I wasn't going to be able to do it with one hand, but they open up right here. And then in here it's got paintbrushes. This all came with it. So it's got some of these paintbrushes, like the ones that we have over there. And then it's got 2 of these water cups. Guys, these are gold. It's so good. And so you can just pull these out. And then down here, it's kind of got this indent too. So you can even use this as like a little palette down here. Oh, this is so good. They always use like real cups. And I'm like, no, please don't use real cups to paint. Because they're not glass, they're plastic, or like kid cups. Oh my gosh, I got 2 of them, and now that I see what's in it, I'm like, man, I should have at least gotten 3. I don't know. I might be going back in July to San Antonio, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. You see here? Oh, see that part's shut. So it's just shut, and it's good. Oh, I just love it. I love the idea that they can pull something out. Again, like just like these little boxes over here. They can pull something out, and everything that they need is right there. And it's just easy to put back for them. I just love it. So I got that. So one more thing from Ikea before I show you this thing that is amazing, and I've been wanting to get it for forever. Okay. One more thing from Ikea is this. So let me back up a little bit so you can see it. So it is an easel. It's a case and an easel. Okay. So they can use it like that, or I tried this there at the store to make sure that they could do this. They can use it like this, and it's pretty sturdy, you guys. It's really good. And then it comes with a little spatula here, like an artist's spatula, and this little palette here where they can mix up their paints. But what I really liked is I could put all of their supplies, like these are for my bigger kids. I got 3 of these. So yeah, I was thinking, I got 3 of these for my bigger kids because they have more like serious art supplies in there. And then I got 2 of these for my 2 little ones. So, okay, I made sense. But what I love about this one, again, it's got these little dowels right here, and it's got these little notches so you can just close it up like that, and it's sturdy. And all the big kids' art supplies can go into one of those, and then we just stick it in the art closet. And then when it's time to do our watercolors, because we're going to be doing art appreciation type of thing this year, like then they just go and grab it. Or sometimes for RER Premium for the family book club, they'll have art it kind of embedded in there. And then, and also for the Good and the Beautiful, they have art embedded in their language arts. I'm praying that this is going to be kind of a solution here for having a bunch of art supplies everywhere. So yes, I love this. The first time that I've even seen it at Ikea, and I'm just so excited. Look guys, look at my pile. Look at my pile of stuff over here. I want to get stuff out of the way because I want to show you this. Now this is from, I believe the website is called The Short Ears. I have seen this for a few years now. It comes in my Facebook feed, and it is a memory bin. So let me open it up for you so you can see what all comes in it. Okay, so I opened it all up, and it comes with this bin. You can opt to not get this bin, but this is kind of the bin that you're going to store stuff in. I did find bins that were very, very similar to this on Amazon. This one I'm noticing that it doesn't like snap shut as closed as I wish it would. See how that kind of just opened? So I don't know. I might switch it out for the other bin. But anyway, this is the bin that came with it. And it is a bin. If you see here, it's got the ledges here for hanging files. So you've got the hanging files, and it is a memory bin where, you know, we save things from the kids like every year. They've got files for you that you can save them. And so this one is for my oldest Abigail, and I already have something very similar to this, but I do need to go through it again because I need to like update it. And I was like, I'm just gonna get it now because I can, and then they'll all be kind of uniform. And this is a label here that you can just stick on like this, and you can personalize this, or no, customize this. I can't remember what it's called, but you can like remove this line, not put a name, just have the name Abigail. You could put Abigail Olivia Ramirez. You can kind of put whatever you want in this section. It gives you a few different options. It also comes with this little pen that you can kind of just keep. That could be your designated pen, so everything is uniform. I do love that. It comes with these clear tabs. And then it comes with these tabs here. See, so preschool, pre-K, kindergarten, first grade, second grade. Now I do have a bunch of pictures because we take pictures at the beginning of the year. I do have pictures that I can put on these folders here. So this is really why I got it, guys. Again, you could probably make something like this, or I've seen stuff like this on Etsy where they'll sell, not the folders because that's attached to the folder here, but they'll sell like a sheet and then you just attach it to a folder. You can just print it out and attach it to a folder. But I just have always loved the way that this looks. So here we've got preschool, pre-K, kindergarten, and it has a place for the year, the name, the teacher, always mama, about me, their favorites, and then just little memories that you can probably write either throughout the year, or if the kids remember them at the end of the year, they can do their signature. And then there's a spot right here, probably I think probably a 4x6 would probably fit right there. And they've got one all the way up to, that's 9th grade. It's all the way up to 12th grade. I think it's down here somewhere. All the way up to 12th grade, guys. And I'm just, I'm excited about finally just having this and being able to organize it and knowing for sure, okay, I only have, especially these preschool years, right? You want to save everything, but I only have this much room. So I'm going to need to limit myself on, you know, all of her artwork and all of her drawings and different things like that. So I'm so excited for these. I will leave these linked down below. It is a little bit pricey. If you don't get the bin, it's a little bit cheaper. And like I said, I don't know if I even like these bins. So maybe just get the ones on Amazon. Or, you know, if there is an Etsy shop, find an Etsy shop and look up like school memory bin or something like that, or memory folders or something like that. And it should pop up as far as sheets that you can just print out. But I do love this. I love that they just did it. Because guys, can I do this? Yeah, I can probably do this. I can probably make a label like this. But do I? No, I don't, because I don't have the time for it. So I just love the convenience of having it all there. And I just love the colors. Oh, it's just so good. All right, you guys. So this is my messy homeschool haul. I will leave everything linked down below so you can go and check it out. I hope this was helpful to you as you are planning your 2025-2026 homeschool year. All right, you guys. Well, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up and let's be friends. Follow us over on Instagram at Dina_pursuing peace. All right, you guys. Well, I hope you have a blessed day. Bye.